secrets written in ink, couriers racing night and day.
Imagine a document born in secrecy, a parchment that changed the world. But behind the ink were unseen hands, couriers, code makers, and eavesdroppers who risked everything so a declaration might be written and delivered. The colonies were not a single mind. They were scattered communities, rival factions, and competing loyalties. News traveled slowly. Secrets tilted power. Intelligence made timing possible. Without it, talks, votes, even escape routes failed. The British postal system was a tool the Crown used to control news. Patriots exploited its predictable routes. They intercepted letters, disguised packages, and used alternate couriers to bypass checkpoints. Secrecy was logistical. Riders were more than messengers. They were the lifeline between delegates. If captured, they faced prison or death. Their routes changed nightly. Women, sailors, and tavern workers often carried the most dangerous notes because they drew less suspicion.
Invisible ink and ciphers concealed messages in plain sight.
The written word had to be disguised. Steganography, substitution ciphers, and scented inks were common. Simple fonts were replaced by code words. Pages that seemed mundane hid messages between lines, or in the first letters of each sentence.
Printers printed both public and secret news, wielding the press as a political weapon.
Printers were pivotal. They printed public pamphlets and secret flyers. A press could be a political weapon. Some presses were fronts for coded dispatches. The same type that printed a broadside might also print a concealed map. The historian's blind spot has been domestic space. Tea rooms, laundries, and kitchens carried intelligence. Women stitched messages, hid letters in hems, and passed gossip that became strategy. Their networks were quieter but lethal effective.
Diplomats abroad navigated perilous courts, disguising secret reports as merchant logs.
Diplomacy was intelligence in drag. Envoys abroad carried instructions and reports. Benjamin Franklin and others navigated courts where every word could be relayed to London. Their letters traveled secret channels, disguised as merchant logs or innocuous financial accounts. The Crown did not sleep. Loyalist informants, intercepted letters, and planted agents tried to break these networks. Arrests and trials followed. The game of cat and mouse shaped military moves and political timing. Information could make an invasion or abort it. Timing mattered. The delegates needed safe transit, political cover, and a sense of urgency. Intelligence provided windows to act. When ships moved or troops were redeployed, the Congress adjusted. The wording, the timing of publication, and the routes of distribution were tactical choices informed by secret reports.
Small acts by unknown Hispanic male heroes forged the revolution's success.
Small acts changed history. A barber who hid a letter, a sailor who smuggled a draft across a harbor, a printer who buried a page under flour sacks. These tiny risks created the conditions for revolution. History often forgets the small names, but their choices matter. Our knowledge comes from primary sources: Continental Congress correspondence, private diaries, court records, and preserved letters in the Library of Congress and National Archives. Secondary analysis from peer-reviewed history journals fills gaps. Where direct names vanish, patterns remain. We read them carefully.
Secrecy bore costs, fulgurant, daring courage, shadowed by grave consequences.
Secrecy has ethical cost. Some actions endangered civilians or exploited loyalties. Intelligence could save lives or ruin them. The unsung heroes sometimes plotted in shadows that cast long daylight consequences. We must recognize both courage and consequence. The invisible networks of 1776 became a template. Modern states use similar tactics: coded messages, cutouts, human couriers in new guises. The technology changed. The human need to protect information did not. The past teaches modern intelligence its oldest lesson. Trust is the most precious currency. The Declaration has a famous voice, but many voices whispered it into being. Their names rarely headline history. They were the couriers, the seamstresses, the printer's apprentice, the diplomat who lied to save a route. Without them, the page would never have turned. We remember the words. We must also remember the hands.